The brightness of this day has given me the opportunity to bring you this video. Welcome back to my channel, Winging is with AC. My name is AC. So I am about to prepare chicken for Cuckoo, who is literally 8 months old. So I just thought once again I should share with you how I prepare chicken for him and what I use or how I use it after I am done preparing it for him. So we have our chicken here, minced, well, not minced, but cut into small pieces. um I know generally people tend to use chicken breast, but I buy chicken for the family and then we just take some of the cuts and then just cut them into smaller bits and pieces. And so we're going to boil this. I did add two bones, this one and then one of the drumstick bones. When it's cooked, I'll take it out. I'm just adding it to it because of the flavor that bones give, and we also have some nutrients in them. And then we have our minced, okay, so this is ginger, onion, garlic, pepper, kitten, which is anise seed, and fennel seed. So I blended a large batch because I was cooking earlier, and then I set aside 1 tablespoon that I'll be using to season his chicken. So this is that. I'm going to be adding a few more spices soon, so just hold on, I will be right back. So I'm adding a little black pepper and then a little white pepper, and then I'm just going to mix this up nicely, and then we will set it on fire. I'm not going to add any water because first of all there's water, and then the chicken itself will release its juices to flavor it nicely. So we'll leave this to cook, and then once I realize that the water, most of it has boiled off, I will then proceed to add some water to it so that it boils until it is very tender, and then we will use the stock to blend it together. So our chicken is cooked, and so at this point I'll take out the bones, and then I will use the food processor to mince it. So this is how our chicken is looking like now, and then I usually go ahead and divide them into these small containers. Sometimes what I used to do was to put them in, freeze them in ice cube trays, and then I know that when I take one out and defrost it, that's it for one meal. But sometimes this also works, so we take it out and we know that it's going to be for 2 meals or 3 meals, but that's basically it. So that is how I prepare the pureed chicken for my little human. Cuckoo is built different, okay? It's been a learning experience for me weaning him compared to when I was weaning Serum. So when I was weaning Serum, I used to give him a lot of if I say pureed, like Cuckoo is puree food, but Serum's own, I used to, like, I would puree potatoes, I would puree carrots, green beans, corn, sweet corn, and then freeze them separately, and then just be mixing up the combinations with either like the way I've pureed the chicken or pureed beef and stuff like that. Cuckoo is built different. When I'm cooking for the family, then I try to cook his separately so that he also has his. So this chicken, for instance, you can make stew. So I have a recipe for how I made tomato stew for him. So when you make that stew, you can actually add this chicken to it, and then it's his baby or your baby's chicken stew. You know, I like to save them or freeze them in like what are those things called? Those containers, like the one that we saw, the ice cube trays. So that when you pick one, you know that this is for one meal. So that is what I am probably going to do. I haven't done this for Cuckoo. I've done that with so many other things, but not with chicken, because with Cuckoo I really am just winging it with his wing. To be very honest, I'm winging it. So I'm showing you what I've been doing so far. So that's the chicken, and it's not tasteless. It actually has, because of the spices we added to it, it's not too much. It has some flavor. It has some flavor to it, and then the bones that we added to it, I saved them here in this bowl of his. So when he's sitting around, he wants to put stuff in his mouth, give it to him, let him suck on it. He still gets some flavor, he still gets some little nutrients here and there. So that is basically it. Thank you. And then I also wanted to add that depending on your child's age or your baby's stage, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, and where they are at with weaning or eating solids, you may want this texture to be smoother and have a bit more of a runny consistency. So you may want to add some water to it. Cuckoo at his stage right now, the way he eats this one, he can eat it as it is once he mix it with the rice and the stew. So that's why I didn't add. I thought I may need to add water to it, but in the end I didn't add any extra water to it. I just let the food processor do its work as is, you know. So just tailor this to your baby's stage or your baby's needs, if I may put it that way. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.